I feel like I'm chronically apologizing for not making more videos, and this is another one. And I am genuinely sorry I haven't made more. I have been unwell, I have had visitors, but also the days have just been getting away from me, and you can kind of see why, because today I'm in Buddery National Park exploring the Botanic Gardens, and I'm photographing the books of the Phoenix series here and just looking for some cool spots to do that in. So hopefully you find these kind of videos where we go somewhere a little bit different better than being in my living room or in my office. So in terms of writerly updates, I do actually have some exciting news. So because last year was super traumatic for just about everyone unless you're Jeff Bezos, I didn't really feel like writing much last year. I mostly wrote poetry, but I didn't really work on the Phoenix series. I already had the third book written, but I guess life was too hard to really look at actually physically going through editing that. I just didn't have the time. Also, my editor was busy homeschooling like so many people, but that's going to be happening soon. So I'm getting that book ready to send off to the editor for the beginnings of preparation to publish. I have also been commissioning artwork for character art, which is really exciting. I'm super pumped about that. Sorry about the water noise. We are in the rainforest in Fern Gully and there is a waterfall. I'm trying to get away from the waterfalls, but I just found another one. So I've been using this website called Fiverr, which if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of like a place where you can go to get whatever services you like. That sounds dodgy, but you can get them online. So if you need like a virtual assistant, or in this case, digital artwork, you can go online and find someone who has the skills that you need and commission them to do whatever it is that you want to do. So I've been commissioning some artwork because realistically, I've done zero marketing for the Phoenix series so far, and I kind of need to get on with it, especially if I would like to find some readers at some point in the near future. But I did kind of always have in mind that I wouldn't really do much until I had book 3 done, because I just think you kind of need to actually have a bit of content and have a few books out there before you start finding readers, because who wants to find one book in a series that they like and then wait 10 years for the next one to come out? So that kind of has been always the plan. But basically what I've done is I have commissioned some artwork to be done. I've commissioned one watercolor painting of Talia, who is the werewolf love interest of William, which I'm super excited about seeing what she does with that. And I've also commissioned a few digital art pieces, so 1 or 2 scenes, and I'm going to get a couple of character busts. And I'm really excited to see how this turns out. And I've got no idea how to do that. I did try and do some paintings myself, and let's just say it's unfortunate that I quit my day job if that is what I'm intending to do. But I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I'm a little bit scared about the cost of marketing and really getting on board with the book, because I mean, even just editors and cover art costs a fortune, and then you've got things like BookBub ads and Amazon ads and all of this stuff to try and find readers. So not that long ago, I did actually try and push myself and try and force myself to start writing, because I was like, you've taken a year off, you're theoretically trying to see if you can make life as a writer work, and you've done nothing. So I tried to make it happen. I tried to force it when I wasn't feeling it. And all that happened was I got tonsillitis for 4 days, and then I got laryngitis for 2 weeks, and then I felt like shit for 4 weeks. So I've just kind of like given myself a break, and you know, it's been a hell of a year and a busy couple of months, and I've just been enjoying the bay and living down here and just trying to be happy. And all of a sudden the urge to write has come back, and I've been writing a ton, mostly for book 6 in the Phoenix series. But like commissioning the artwork, I'm super excited about that. I have had a few crazy animal experiences lately, and not just with the dogs, who have also been crazy. Did you have kangaroo poo for breakfast? But yesterday I was watching a sunset with a friend, and this kangaroo just hopped right on over and said hello, and it had this big tick on its ear, and I wanted to just like bundle it up in the car and take it to the vet and get it some Advantix. Hi, darling. We should have brought you a carrot. Have you heard about the good local pizza place? I could take you by it. You want a pizza? It freaks me out that you've got a tick on your ear.
Yeah.
Did somebody put Advantix on you? Oh, bye, possum.
See you later.
And then there've been the dolphins, which were something else. But I'm actually kind of hopeful that I'm going to find some more echidnas, because last year I was down for a week and I found like 10 echidnas, which has got to be some sort of world record. I haven't seen any since. So I'd kind of like to see some, and I'd really like to see a wombat, but I'm not a morning person. But right now, we're off to the beach.
Yeah.
Hi,
Where'd the
pal.
other one go?
You here for lunch?
That way.
Show me somewhere more perfect than this beach, where there is absolutely nobody else. I mean, come on. This is perfection. I've got a good amount of books 4, 5 and 6 done, obviously less of 5 and 6, but 4 is not too far away, so I'm really hopeful that I can get 3 edited really soon, get the cover art done, and then make sure that I get book 4 out this year as well. That's the plan. If I get any more done than that, I'll be very proud of myself, especially given the ample distractions that just a 10 minutes drive from where I live. 2 people just snuck up behind me while I was taking photographs of the books on the beach, and they had these massive, like, what the fuck are you doing faces, and I just find that so awkward and embarrassing, and I'm not really getting that much better at doing it. I don't know how influencers like stand in the supermarket and chat to their phone while they're standing in front of the frozen food section while other people are waiting to buy some frozen peas, because I've seen that happen. I mean, for me, the only thing worse than someone kind of being like, what are you doing while you're taking the photographs, is them sneaking up behind you when you are filming yourself talking to your camera. So I'm going to get out of here because they are not that far behind me. So there's one more place I thought I might take you on our writerly chat and tour video, which might become a regular segment because it feels way less weird than sitting at home and talking to myself. I thought we'd go to Murray's Beach boat ramp, which can be where these huge stingrays hang out, so it might be cool to see that. I'm always trying to think of ways that I could make the series as cohesive as possible. So there are 6 seasons on the island of Lanhydrolia. There are going to be 6 books. Each season is going to be represented on the spine of each book, and there are going to be 6 different animals on the cover of each book and 6 different colors. So I'm currently thinking what is going to be the animal and the color for 3 and 4 in the series. And with the character art, I'm looking to get 6 character busts. So there are 7 main characters, but I'm going to put the twins Penelope and Nathaniel together. And that's kind of how I plan to release it, as 6 character busts together. And I'm trying to think about ways to make it cohesive as possible, so that it's more enjoyable for the readers and for the people who might hopefully become interested in the series. And I mean, I guess that's really all you can do to try and create a great series that has a lot of thought into it and think about all these elements. And I mean, I'm really hoping that this is going to be successful, but who knows? But I really do hope that it is, because I don't want to go back to healthcare, especially not during a pandemic, and I would much rather hang out here with pelicans. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm living down here. You bump into beautiful animals like these two pelicans all the time. This is just life down in Jervis Bay. It's, you know, you meet a cheeky little kangaroo at sunset, two pelicans down at the boat ramp, echidnas crossing the road. It's just incredible, and I just really can't see myself going back to the way life was, because not only am I happier now, and I was miserable before doing a job I didn't like anymore, but why would you want to move back to the city when you could have this? Hopefully you can see this massive stingray coming up behind me. There is also another one floating around in just this little boat ramp area, which is just incredible. They are absolutely enormous. And I really hope you've enjoyed this writerly chat and tour. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my channel so that I know that you'd like to see more of this kind of content. And check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at @PipCoombs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.